don't know about y'all. I thought that College Football 26 trailer was absolutely awesome. The first thing that jumped out, the trailer gets rolling. You got a little bit of the crowd noise, kind of the build, almost like you're walking into the stadium. Then you hear the da-na-na-na-na, da-na. It's like, okay, phenomenal. Enter Sandman, going to be in the game, confirmed from the trailer, also confirmed from the press release. But what else did we learn from the College Football 26 trailer? We'll unpack it right now together. If you are a college football sicko, if you love the college football video game, if you live and breathe this sport year-round, welcome home. Make sure you're subscribed because it's college football, nothing but, like I just said, all year round. So there is the trailer that we got to see. In addition to that, like I mentioned, EA Sports put out a little press release giving us a little bit more in-depth analysis and breakdown into what we can expect from College Football 26. So here's what we learned. Like I just said, the game day vibe looks to be dialed up quite a bit. It was already pretty good in College Football 25, but you got Enter Sandman in there. You have drone shows in there. You have, it looks like light shows when it comes to players scoring touchdowns. You have, according to the press release, 160 new school-specific chants. We got Akron throwing on the turnover tire. They got Matador. There's a lot in this game that they've tried to add in to make it, according to them, feel like Saturday. And I appreciate this on a number of levels. One, college football and what makes it so unique and specific to us as college football fans are all those things that I just spoke to. Pageantry, the stadium, your team celebrations, the chants, all those things. Enter Sandman for Virginia Tech. So I appreciate that because I think it's almost like a, hey, we see you kind of thing from the folks at EA. Hey, we're obsessed with this. We know you're obsessed with this. We're going to make sure that we're not just giving you a generic college football video game, but we're going to try and give you a as college football specific kind of college football video game to all the little quirks and things that make this game special. We're going to try and give you those and give it to you in spades. So I love that just from a pure, hey, we see you kind of point of view. But I appreciate it probably even more because I'm thinking about what this college football video game has been for me as a college football fan. It used to be when the season ended, that was it for a while, brother. You're walking through the desert until you got the preview magazine that dropped right around the month of May, maybe early June, depending on which subscription you were dialed into. Maybe you got the College Football Live episode that would drop every so often if you were tuned into like ESPNU. But this is what sustained us during those months. And so for them to double down on what makes college football unique and how they're presenting this game, that feels good. It makes me feel like we're going to have something to hang on to here during those March and April months that maybe aren't quite as jam-packed with college football content. But now in the new world of college football, thank goodness they are more jam-packed. So appreciate the game day vibe that's clearly dialed up in this new edition of the game. Now, a big thing that we were excited about that we knew was coming back and got some verification and a visual too for the College Football 26 video game. High School and Road to Glory are back, baby. All the way back. They have a cool little snippet from that trailer where they show that there's going to be a signing day ceremony of sorts that you can have. You make your decision. You pick a hat. Here's my question. When you pick your hat, are you able to do the whole thing where you have the hat but throw it off to the side and grab a new hat? Can you hover over one hat for a minute to build suspense and then double back under the chair, grab a new hat and put it on that has a hat that wasn't even on the table? Like, how dramatic can you be with your signing day ceremony? I'm curious to see because EA also mentioned in their press release, not only can you commit with a signing day, you can also decommit during the Road to Glory process should you find yourself in a better offer, better situation. Now, the way that they snuck that little nugget in there to that press release, I thought was maybe worth unpacking in some more depth. What does it mean today in modern college football, modern recruiting, to have a better situation or a better opportunity outside of just having a better fit for you from a football point of view? Better NIL deal. Now, if you watched the trailer and caught this Easter egg, they show a snippet of high school players running onto the field. And if you look at the last names of those players running onto the field, the two last names are Gross and Bags. Is EA telling us Gross Bags are more or less going to be subliminally available to us as college football fans playing this game in Road to Glory? Will I have a Gross Bag thrown my way maybe if I have a good Week 8 performance and maybe, just maybe, I say, actually, I don't want to be committed to that school I was committed to. I'm going to go commit to the Gross Bag, and I'm going to go with that. So that's something to keep an eye on. I'm excited for that, but just having high school back in Road to Glory mode feels like a good thing for all of us. Coaches are in the game. And, shout out to EA for doing this, because anytime you decide to have a video game version of a real person in your game, you open yourself up to all the criticism in the world. I will say this, not all coaches were created equal in this game. I think they got some more right than others. Like James Franklin, I appreciate the effort here. I thought he looked good. The beard's a little bit long. See, look at James Franklin here. That's pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and just give the A for effort there. I don't know that the beard is quite that gray and quite that long, but, it probably goes nice with the Penn State uniform, so shout out the folks at EA. The Ryan Day effort from EA wasn't quite as well done as maybe some folks would hope it is. But here, again, bottom line, credit EA for saying, we know we're going to get the smoke. We know there's going to be people critiquing every little detail of these head coaches. We don't care. We'll put them in the game. Shout out EA for that. Other follow-up thought here. Bill Belichick, I don't think ever signed up to be a part of Madden. Is he in college football 26? Remains to be seen. But sounds like they got a lot of these head coaches in the game. Is Bill Belichick one of them? I'm curious to see whenever we do actually get the game, if that's the case. You got a trophy room, which will be cool. I know that's something that the fans were calling for a long time. So shout out EA for saying, we hear you, we see you. People want something, get the people what they want. The transfer portal, per their release, is going to be what they say a little bit more unpredictable. To me, that screams we can tamper. To me, that screams, hey, maybe I have a kid jump off my roster after he had a great season at my respectable G5 institution because someone else offered him a bag. Unpredictable to me says that's going to be something that maybe we have available. I don't know, but transfer portal, according to EA, will be more unpredictable. But let's unpack a couple other parts of this trailer. When you look at the players that were shown in the trailer, Cato called this out right away. The first player shown in an actual gameplay experience on this College Football 26 trailer, Bryce Underwood. And Bryce Underwood, from what I can gather here in this trailer, looks like he's going to be an absolute hooper. Breaks out of the pocket, little spin move on an Ohio State defender, delivers the ball downfield. Okay, I'm here for that. Very, very cool. Arch Manning, the swag they gave Arch Manning in this game, I'll just say this. If he ends up having that swag with a towel being worn on the back of his uniform in addition to some tights, and it looks like either a long sleeve or a half sleeve with some wrist tape, if he has all that swag, Texas is winning the national championship, and Arch Manning is going to suffer from a heat stroke multiple times throughout the course of the college football season. I'm just telling you, if you wear the swag on the back of your uniform, you are a ball player. If you're a quarterback that wears the towel on the back of your uniform, a bit different, all right? So I like that from Arch. I think it's a good sign for Texas fans. We'll see if he rolls out that way this upcoming college football season. But I liked seeing that. I thought that was very, very cool. I think they finished the trailer with this. Malik Murphy out there for Oregon State, just transferred there, hasn't even played an actual game yet. He hears from his boys, hey, you're in the trailer, dude. Check it out. This is awesome. You're in the trailer. He's in the trailer being rattled by Autzen Stadium because of how intense the home field advantage is going to be in this game, which is cool for us as college football fans playing this game. Tough stray for Malik Murphy to be trying to get the play, and he's discombobulated. According to the press release, they are going to have clock distortion. So if you're trying to get up to the line and snap it and you're in a rocks environment like Autzen Stadium, like the Whiteout in Happy Valley, like Neyland Stadium in Tennessee, and have a tougher time gauging that if you're on the road. And then also they say new heads-up display visuals, which I'm assuming has something to do with trying to figure out your play art before the game, or before the play rather, when you're in a hostile environment. So all that's to say, take my money. Like EA, I'm ready. Like right here, man. It's not much, but it's honest work. Like whatever, got a couple of ones for you. Whatever it is, EA, great work. Take my money. We'll buy the game. And we'll probably pre-order the game if we're going to be real about this. So let me know your thoughts on this. Again, make sure you are subscribed. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We're going to keep this party rolling. We will see y'all next time.